Hello there, fellow humans, and welcome to this video. And today I want to talk about the T100 LT because it is obviously very new in the game right now. It came out about an hour ago. So anyway, let's go straight into it. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now obviously the first thing we're going to have to look at is the armor, which, I mean, it's a Russian light tank, so it's much like the LT-432, where it has enough armor to bounce shots, but it doesn't have enough armor to be reliable. Now obviously the third armor is very strong, as you can see over here, 210mm, but it's quite flat, so premium rounds are going to go straight through if it has like 300mm penetration. So the hull, 90mm, which is definitely good, and it's also very well sloped, so you can get some bounces off this, but obviously you shouldn't play around the armor of this tank, especially because you don't have to, because the concealment is stupidly high. The view range isn't the greatest, but then again it's a Russian tank, so a lot of Russian tanks don't have good view range. So, you know, it's very stealthy, and it's also very fast. Let's go down here first. Average speed of 46. The top speed is only 68, which is disappointing. It should be 69. Yeah, the power to weight ratio is 32, so the acceleration of this thing is going to be insane as well. And the ground resistances, as you can see, they ain't bad either. So, the gun, that's the interesting part, right? It only has 5 degrees of gun depression, which is annoying. However, the dispersion is insanely good. The aim time is very good. It only has 310 alpha damage, unfortunately. And the AP penetration is that of a medium tank. So basically, it's a very, very fast, very weird medium tank. It also has the spotting mechanic, which is dumb. You know, those that everyone stays spotted for 20 seconds rather than 10. That is stupid. So equipment like this, obviously, always use 2 repair kits, multi-kit, and the regular repair kit. The third one is up to you. Always use those 2. You know, provision standard ones. The ammo, I mean, you don't have that much great penetration of the premium APCR AP, so you want to have a couple of them, but not too many, obviously. And equipment, you know, I mean, you could run the calibrate on it, but I don't think it's worth it. The penetration is already very bad. I'd rather take the DPM upgrade rather than trying to bail out the horrible penetration. And actually, the vertical stabilizer is going to help a lot while you're firing on the move and stuff like that. So let's get right into the game here, obviously, with this thing now. It is a bit weird that it has, well, almost better DPM than the Object 140, is faster than the Object 140, and doesn't have worse armor than the Object 140, so already at that, it ain't a bad tank. You know, obviously, whether it's OP or something like that will remain to be seen, because it'll take a couple of weeks till people actually realize what they're playing against, because obviously at the beginning, most people won't have a clue what the tank is, so they'll hesitate, they won't play as well, so it's gonna seem a lot better than it is. So I'm going to have to wait a couple of weeks to find out how good it actually is. But so far from the stats, it does seem like it is a very good tank at the moment. Especially for a player that knows what they're doing. And also, as a bonus, also seems like a light tank that is very easy to get into. Now, obviously, light tanks normally don't have any armor. As you can see right there, it does have armor. So, it is a lot easier to get into. So this might actually be a very good starting light tank. You know, we never played light tanks before. Well, light tanks, as a thing, don't really exist in Blitz. Light tanks are just fast mediums at this point. The scouting role isn't really a thing. So, with the introduction to fast mediums, I think this can be a very great tank to pick. Now, the penetration is enough to go through the E100's front, which is very nice. Now, obviously, this is a very weird game. Where everything's spread out. Now what you want to have is you want to have a lot of space in a tank like this. Like in a Leo, like in most tanks like this, you want to have a lot of space. And you want to take that space and then run around and take shots wherever you please. Obviously, if you don't have that space, then you're going to get destroyed because you have the lowest alpha damage of any tier 10. And that's kind of the balancing factor, I suppose, with this thing is the alpha damage is very bad. The penetration isn't great either. You only have AP as premium rounds. And the gun depression is only 5 degrees, so it's really not that good on that front either. So, still, if you are a skilled player, then you are gonna be able to make this work quite well, I suppose. I don't think that E5 is gonna survive it, but let's try to support him anyway against the pattern. Because if we can take the pattern out, then we pretty much control the entire field out here. Let's hope that no one shoots me there. Oh, damn. Now, hello. There we go. Wonderful. .28 actually. Lovely. Just, yeah, mate, you're mad that you're bad. Why do people call other people noobs when they lose? I don't understand that. And why do people get mad when they get exposed as scum? I wonder. Okay, now we know we exposed either the grill or... Well, we did expose the grill back there because the badger's not that because of the alpha damage. So yeah, now it's 4 versus 6, unfortunately, and I don't have the gun depression to work this, unfortunately, so that is really bad. Now this is a big downside of this tank, you know, it doesn't have the gun depression to work a lot of the important ridge lines and stuff like that. It's just obviously not great, so you have to watch out for that. Hello. Okay, 2.5k so far. Obviously, team went city, team got wrecked, not a surprise. Okay, VK. And the object, now obviously the 183, the object. Alright. And the other guy are one-shots, I am as well. But the E100 and the Badger and the Grill are unspotted. Well, the E100 is. So we're gonna assume that they are full HP, and they are. There we go. If you want to try to go for the VK, gonna load premium ammo here. Aim. There we go. Dead. Wonderful. Now that object remains. I don't exactly know the alpha damage of that object, but I would assume it not to be higher than mine. So let's see whether we can. Nope. Yeah, boy. Thank you. Okay, I got 5 kills now, and the Badger is in the field, which is really bad. So now I can't escape, pretty much. Trap. Yup. That about right. This ain't good. Which is exactly what you don't want to have in this tank. You want to have space. So I'm going to hope that the grill's going the other side, and that I can get out. That's probably not going to be the case, because I want to get back in the field. Now the T-30 is doing a great job on the Badger. That's nice. So it's quite a long game here, isn't it? So here we go. Gonna get that space that we need, and especially when you have one shot, you want to have as much space as possible. Obviously the view range on this thing isn't great, so you have to be quite careful. Yeah, it's not like a... yeah. See? There you go. Now, is he... What is he? What is he? I wonder. He's not charging me, which definitely he should at this point. I'm a one-shot, and he should just easily be charging me because he has like 2 or 3 shots before I can kill him. The E100 is coming back from me, and I'm dead. Well, anyway, that is 3.8k damage, so quite a good result for the first one. I'd say, let's get into the next one. The second one, and... come on, mate. Go the right side. Okay, now we have another 200 LT here, so... Another person with too much XP, and one on the enemy team as well. Now, obviously, what you want to know from this video probably, is it worth getting? And if you are a good player, then yes, certainly. Because you probably already have the lightweight, so it's only 2 tanks to get anyway. So that is quite a nice bonus there. Now, obviously, our guys are a bit too far back for my liking. But I hope they're gonna make that up. The Kennedy one's going for it, so that's very nice. Okay, here we go. And obviously, it plays like any other Russian medium tank. It's just a bit faster than that. So there's nothing really revolutionary about this playstyle, because obviously blitz maps you can't really spot anyway, so the light tank role doesn't really exist. So this is more of a fast medium, and the gun also shows it is, you know, 3500 DPM. That is quite impressive. So that is how it is. It's a fast medium tank that is also good, and it's better than the Object 140, unfortunately, because the Object 140 is apparently hated by wargaming these days. Okay, how do we do this now? The thing is here, you kind of want to have some space, but we don't have some space, so let's get some space. The T-54 might come around. T-54 heavy. I don't speak numbers. And the VK is gonna die, which is not great. Now we don't have a lot of space because they're surrounding us, you know, it's not great. So you gotta get rid of the oops. Gotta get rid of the T-100 and the 57 over there, but unfortunately no one is, so we're losing again. That's how you lose. You lose the control. You know, you lose the space. You want the space to win. If you don't have the space, you don't win. It's that simple. Okay. Gonna have to clear that. And now we're gonna try to go for the E100. Is the AMX AFK? What? Don't think he is. Nope, that didn't hit. But yeah, that's how it happens. When you don't have space, you don't win. Yeah, the MX I think the MX is AFK. Oh, jeez. Why? He wasn't before, now he is. That's, I think, a tiny ball syndrome right there. But, okay, let's see. Go for that. Nope, that's not it. Okay, now it's T100 against E100, which isn't a great fight because, I mean, as I said earlier, oh, he's not good. As I already said earlier, it doesn't have gun depression, so it's going to be quite hard to fight like that. Oh, come on, please burn. Burn, boy. Burn, burn, burn. Like a dummy on fire. Dead. Wonderful. Nice. Thank you. Okay, now the 57 heavy is going to be the biggest problem that we have here. Obviously because he has a clip, and that can hurt quite a lot. So we're going to have to try to get away from him as fast as possible. And as far as possible as well. And there's two 57 heavies, which is not great. Ow. That hurts. Okay. Gonna get out. Gonna get back into the field. Try to, at least, anyway. He's getting swarmed. That is not good. Obviously, I can't help him there because if he gets swarmed, I'm getting swarmed with him, and I'm 87 HP, so that's not going to work. Now, what we're going to try to do here, hold the angle, boom, get a shot, 2.6k damage, that ain't too bad. Now he's going to go around the other way. The 57s obviously now know where I am, so at this point in time, he's just going to hold the angle now, so let's try to side scrape it away. Nope, that doesn't work. So you can't side scrape in the sink, kind of. But he pinned me to the front probably, so there is that. Interesting. So yeah, that's the T100 LT. I do recommend it if you are a good player, certainly. 3k damage again, you know. It's not going bad for me. It's just going bad for my teams, I guess suppose. Yeah, I can definitely recommend this tank to a good player. It is good. Obviously, it's not OP at all. Nah, of course not. I mean, if anyone tells you that a new tank is OP and they do it every time, they're pretty dumb, but yeah, it is a strong tank. And as always, thank you very much for watching. See you for the next one. Goodbye.